So good morning and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Here we are now. It's Ray and Sue's travel channel, and we are on the lovely Celebrity Constellation on our 16-night westbound transatlantic from Rome in Italy to Tampa in Florida, USA. And today is day 3 and we are on the first stop here. And today we are in beautiful Cartegena in Spain, and I wanted to just share this wonderful panoramic of the port and the marina and the port area and the local downtown area before we get off this morning. We're getting off today. We're going to have a little walk around Cartegena, and also we are going to be going up to the top of the hill that you can see in the center of the frame right now to take a look at some of the old cathedral and some of the Roman ruins that are found here in Cartegena. So stay tuned, stay with us as we get off today and explore beautiful Cartegena. Okay, so welcome back then, everybody. Here we are now. We are off board the ship, the lovely Celebrity Constellation, and we get to walk through this beautiful marina as we walk off into the town of Cartegena. And I just thought I would share with you though, Constellation while she's in the port. Isn't she lovely? And she's our home for the next 16 days as we make our way over to Tampa in Florida. So as I mentioned earlier, we're going off. We're going to explore the town, so come on with us as we go exploring. And as we get off the ship now and get onto this lovely little boardwalk, we can see out into the town. There are a number of styled buildings and newer build properties in and around the port itself, and the marina itself is really nicely decorated, nicely laid out with mooring for yachts and tall ships and boats on both sides. So it gives a pleasant perspective and a very nice. Sun's out today. It's going to get about 24-25 degrees C. So if you want that in Fahrenheit, double it and add 30. And the beautiful Constellation as she sits alongside the marina here. And as we make our way from the port now, there's a lovely little artisan market on the approach road to the port gates itself. And then if you'll see up in the distance, there is one of these little trolley trains that I'm sure will be fairly popular, just to give you a bit of a look around Cartegena itself. Now I think we have done one of those in a previous video here in Cartegena, so we're unlikely to do that again today, but overall lovely little area, the artisan market, and of course the beautiful Celebrity Constellation here in the port. And as you walk away from the main approach road, there is this lovely little boardwalk here alongside the marina, and it's a fantastic little walk just for walking out at any given time, but also it's a lovely backdrop for the cruise ships that are coming into the port, and also for some of the fantastic tall ships that are here moored in the marina. Isn't that lovely? So as we make our way a bit further up, you can see some of the older remnants of cruise ship moorings with the anchors there, and some lovely nautical real estate here in the marina. And also for information, you can see in the distance there, in the centre of the shot, on the other side of the road, there is a red hop-on bus. Now I say hop-on because it is a single route with no drop-off points, so it's really just a bus tour of Cartegena. Fairly pleasant. We did do that last time, so you should find the video for that in our last Cartegena video that we made. So don't expect a traditional hop-on hop-off bus arrangement. It's about €6 or €7, may have gone up a little bit since then, and it essentially will take you around Cartegena, show you some of the sights and drop you back off at that point over the other side of the road. Okay, so there's a little catamaran boat tour service here for the princely sum of €9. It will take you out for essentially a tour around the port and the port area. It takes about 45 minutes and is available to you there if that is something that you would be interested in. But we, however, are going to continue and go into the town. Susie is up front, and we're going to have a little look to see what else we can see to the left of the main point of entry, which is over here on the centre of the screen now. So we'll have a little look down here first, have a little bit of a walk and see where it takes us. And this part of the boardwalk is a lovely little area. There's a nice open public space here with some very interesting modern art, and generally a really nicely laid out, well looked after port area itself, and some very nice nautical real estate over in the centre of the shot now. And it looks like perhaps a boat builder over in the centre of the shot now. And then of course the rest of the marina with Constellation in the background. Let's go over now and take a look in the centre of town to see what we can see. There's a reasonably busy road here, not excessively so. Today is Monday morning. It's about 11 o'clock, so it's not massively busy, though it does look like a bit of a walking area, so you do need to be aware that cars will be coming in both directions, so do bear that in mind. So adjacent to the port then, there is this lovely little central park area, and a pinnacle in the middle, and nicely decorated. Some flora and fauna, as I say, some nice flower arrangements, palm trees, because it does get quite warm in Cartegena, you know. Today we're scheduled to be about 25 degrees. But some historical information about the monument itself. Pause the video if you'd like to read that in detail. And the lovely pinnacle and the backdrop being a maritime celebration, and probably recognising those in the maritime industry who perhaps are sadly not with us or gave their lives in world wars. And again, nice flora and fauna. Now they were actually putting this under repair last time we were here, so it's lovely to see it in its finished state. And lovely flower arrangements around the outside with little fountains, and nice statues on the structure itself. Okay, so let's go along now into the centre of Cartegena. And so as we move away now from this little park area, we come into one of the main access points here in Cartegena. Now the old city did used to have fortifications, and you will see walls around some parts and ramparts around some of the town, and smaller entrances to actually get access and egress from. Here on the right hand side is one of the museums that are available in the town, and adjacent to the park itself is a very, very impressive national public building with some fantastic architecture, some beautiful balustrades and balconies and dressings around the windows, etc. Part of the municipality and one of the local government buildings. Isn't that lovely? And a front on better look here at this wonderful architecture on this building. Isn't that lovely? And it then brings us along to a few nice shop fronts and a few restaurants, and of course it's 11 a.m. now, so the bells on the on this building are chiming, which is lovely to hear. And as we walk still further into the town, we can see nice restaurants on this right and left hand side, and access to more of a municipal shopping area straight ahead. Okay, and so when you're walking around this lovely town centre, do look out for the square. There are a number of walking tours also, but one of the really nice places to go here in the square is the San Francisco coffee bar. Just a little quaint little coffee bar here just in front of us in the centre of the screen now. Lovely lady behind the counter serves wonderful coffee, and I hope she gets to see this video when we upload onto the channel. It's very nice, highly recommended. San Francisco bar here in the square here in Cartegena. And of course a number of walking tours around, and this wonderful square. It's November now, so we're getting towards autumn here in Spain. It's still quite warm though, 22 degrees at the moment, and this lovely little square, fantastic buildings and architecture around the outside, wonderful balustrades and balconies, and a mixture of Gothic and more up-to-date buildings. But come and have a little look. This is the square just off the centre walking area here in Cartegena city centre. So we hope you like that. And on the other side of the square, again some more cafes and some residences, but a lovely view back down towards the town centre itself. How lovely is that? Okay, so this is Parque Torres, which is the site of the old Roman cathedral and villa, and we'll share for you in a minute more details of the structure, but here we are with an accessibility plan. And here's some more information about the park and the cornisa, and it's the Roman Theatre of Cartegena. And as you can see from above, a lovely amphitheatre and a museum at the top, and some fantastic Roman ruins that are being refurbished and looked after by the local municipality government. And if we take a look over the edge of the wall here, you can see the remains of the amphitheatre, and in front of you in the centre of the screen is the old cathedral that again is being refurbished, and then down is the theatre stage down in the centre of the screen now, with the steps and seats all around. Isn't that lovely? So that is the Roman theatre here in Cartegena. We hope you have enjoyed that so far, and we hope you're enjoying the video so far, and if so, could we ask you to consider liking and subscribing to Ray and Sue's travel channel. It's through your subscription that this channel can continue to bring this sort of content to you, so we would be much obliged. And of course it's completely free, and there's not a lot free these days, is there? So thank you for your consideration. And the lovely grounds at the top with some nice stairs and seating area, somewhere where you can take a look at the ruins themselves. And a little pan shot down shows the Roman theatre in all of its glory. How lovely is that? From up here, of course, you get a fantastic view across the hills and mountains here in Cartegena and over the town itself. And as you make your way back down from the hilltop, you get a wonderful view across the port area itself, and we'll share some more of that in a little while, but just get a bit of a sneaky peek about what's ahead of us, and another view over the main square and the gardens, and that public building that we saw just before we walked through the town. And again, some more information about the site itself. And the marching band competition continues here in the town. And as we make our way down, nice little gardens, and the music continues. And from the other side of this lovely little square, you can see nice restaurants and bars and the entrance to the shopping precinct in the corner. So walking down on the front now, you can see a little bit more of the main road and the walled town as it was historically. You can see the hop-on bus over on the other side of the street, and there's also some local bus services available. The blue bus you can see there. And on this right hand side, as we make our way back down towards the cruise ship, is an area that's been recently upgraded, and there are a bunch of restaurants and your favourite burger store here, and that brings us very nicely back into the marina area here at the port. And again, as we walk back in, we can see the lovely Celebrity Constellation here in the port, and this wonderful marina with lots of tall ships and yachts and powerboats, etc. And a few people walking back now. And here in this wonderful marina, we can see the beautiful Celebrity Constellation, our home for the next 13 days, as we make our way across the Atlantic to Tampa, Florida. And Susie's with me, and we're just making our way back now along this wonderful boardwalk back towards the ship. But we couldn't pass up the opportunity to give you one more sweeping shot of the port from this side and the lovely Celebrity Constellation. And some fantastic nautical real estate here in the marina. Isn't that lovely? Here is one of the little trolley tours coming back to the port. And the walled town over in the far distance. And the access road to the marina. And the little market here by the cruise port. And as we go down this little market, a variety of stalls with lots of artisanal products, some couture, some pictures and jewellery, and you can get your hair braided if you wish, and some hair accessories, and some silver jewellery. Okay, and so here we are now back in the port area, the lovely Celebrity Constellation, and Sue is with me here, and we have spent the day taking a walk around the town of beautiful Cartegena. We've been here as a regular visitor for a number of times, and we hope you've seen some of the other videos that we've posted, but we hope you've enjoyed this video. So just before we get back on the lovely Celebrity Constellation, we'd just like to thank you for investing your time in our content today, and we hope that you found that useful, and we certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. So could we ask you please to consider liking and subscribing to Ray and Sue's travel channel? It's through your subscription, which is entirely free, that our channel can continue to grow, and we can continue to bring you videos like this. So that's been Celebrity Constellation Day 3 in Cartegena, and we're through security now and just about to get back on board our lovely cruise ship. So we just thought we would give you a lovely shot of her before we board. So we hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more, then check out our channel, Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, where you'll find a multitude of different videos covering ship tours, port tours, and offering up tips and advice. You'll also find individual playlists where you can centre in on a specific ship or a specific itinerary. And consider liking and subscribing to Ray and Sue's Travel Channel. It's free, and there's not a lot free these days, is there? Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye.